YouTube. By the time you're watching this, 8 people will have already made this video. I don't care. I'm going to give you the absolute rundown on everything that started with Nicki Minaj. I'm just like, I feel like it's spiraling out of control and people are responding in a way I don't like. I don't think anybody likes. I think a lot of people need to touch grass. But oh my God, before we hop into this, do me a favor, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I'm live on Twitch doing this. You should be here and not there. I mean, no, be on the YouTube. Oh, I just alienated my YouTube audience. Stay on YouTube. Stay on YouTube. But like, come to the stream too. Do both. All right. Okay. These 6 tabs are going to explain this story, and I'm just going to go straight through it. I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to ponder. I'm going to tell you what happened. I'm going to show you what happened, and then I'm going to give you my input on how this got to the way it is. And if by the end of this you somehow side with Nicki, I'm going to scream. And if you bring up anything, and I know, you know what? I'm going to make this a close-up just for the sake of doing this shit. If you, okay, move that over here, thank you. If you make any of this about a black man tearing another black woman down or a black person tearing, shut up. Stop that. Stop. You're too woke for your own good. Yeah, the left is telling you you're too woke. Stop it. Stop. Yeah. Anyway, because y'all love to make that shit about that and not the substance of the conversation that I'm trying to have. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. She didn't go to the Met Gala and everybody was like, hey, yo, what the fuck? So she was like, I have an infant with no nannies during COVID. Who mad? Not risking his health to be seen. One yourself. Okay, yeah, I get it. Like, everybody should have that. Fake Met Gala post. Y'all really believe this was Met Gala? I was about to give y'all way more than scraps, blah, 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 stew, blah, 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 this, that, and the other. Okay. On September 13th, 9/13, forever remembered in our hearts, something very weird happened. A fan was like, and I want you to pay attention to the last name. Now I know it's not but it's a fucking thing that they do. So I'm not sure. I'm a huge barb. I play chess. I love anime. Okay, cool, whatever. Followed by Nicki Minaj. Okay, no wonder. Okay, no wonder. Diehard fan, she followed him. I told him that may be why. I noticed that Nicki seems to be scared of COVID, and rightfully so. You people who wanted to risk catching because you want to see her dress up and interact with fake celebrities are weird. That's a good fucking take. Good start to this. Love you, babe. I was prepping for the VMAs and then I shot a video, and guess who got COVID? She did. Do you know what it is not to be able to kiss you or hold your tiny baby for over a week? A baby who's only used to his mama. Get vaccinated. Drake had just told me he got COVID with the vaccine. Part 1 of why this is so fucking stupid. Okay. I appreciate whatever just happened on that screen. I just appreciate whatever happened there. I can't see my chat. Sorry. You can get COVID with the vaccine. The vaccine stops you from dying. I just had to explain to somebody that the only reason why things like the smallpox vaccine and like those, I don't want to say large pandemic or large pandemic level viruses, because every virus could become an epidemic or a pandemic. We just think about them differently. Vaccines save you from dying. Rarely can any vaccine land inside of your body and stop you from getting it. Now, there is a nuance to what I just said that requires a little bit of research and a little bit of scientific knowledge, because the nuance would tell you that there are ways to protect yourselves from even being infected by said virus, which technically is protection. I'm okay with that as being the discourse in that direction. That's giving you too much credit, though, because I know you don't fucking mean that. Vaccines do nothing but save you from dying. Keep it like that. The more vaccines you have, the less chance a virus can mutate. The less chance a virus can mutate, the more times you can boost people, and people won't get it, and people won't spread it, and they won't evade the vaccine. They won't die. The virus dies inside them. Boom, done. Got it? Cool. So she threw Drake under the bus. Just straight up. Like, notice how Drake's silent throughout this. I want you to pay attention to that. Oh shit. Oh, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. But who gave her permission to talk about Drake shit? Exactly. Exactly. And, oh my God. Okay, so you said it before. Like, we're gonna get up a couple tweets. I'm gonna repeat what he just said. Nicki, the vaccine doesn't prevent getting COVID. It prevents you from getting serious symptoms. Non-vaccinated people are 11 times more likely to pass away from COVID than vaccinated. As you guys know, I just had somebody pass away like 3 days ago. Like, the numbers, it's still happening. I don't get how we think it's not happening. Babe, that's not true. I had the exact same symptoms as people with the damn vaccine. But you didn't die, yo. You didn't die. I had the same symptoms. Was your runny nose causing you not to be able to breathe? Did you die? Like, did you die, though? Did you die? I had the exact same symptoms as people with the damn vaccine. Like, who? I read that tweet wrong because I'm getting aggravated already, even though I knew I was going to cover this today. They want you to get vaccinated. So this is the tweet that set everything off. They want you to get vaccinated for the Met. If I get vaccinated, it won't be for the Met. It'll be once I feel I've done enough research. I'm working on that now. In the meantime, my loves, be safe. Wear the mask with 2 strings that grips your head and face, not that loose one. I'm going to take this tweet apart in 2 parts. In the meantime, my loves, be safe. Wear the mask with 2 strings that grips your head and face, not the loose one. Great advice. Mask wearing. Barbs. Do that. Part 1, though. They want you to get vaccinated for the Met. Duh. If I get vaccinated, it won't be for the Met. Okay? It'll be once I feel I've done enough research. Nicki Minaj wants to do research on what exactly? What research? What are you looking up? I'm very surprised that I have a lot of leftist friends. I also have, I want to say my friends aren't leftists. I want to say that the group of people that I know of at large are just people who are interested in like non-mundane things. Like they all have special niches and interests that like kind of create a cultivation of like, I don't want to say intelligence because we act like dumb people all the time, but like we can have certain conversations and it could lead somewhere. It won't be like, yo, I don't know nothing about that shit. It's like, I'll listen to you. Like it's like that type of like circle. None of us could ever say that we've done research on the vaccine. I've looked things up. I've seen stories. I've checked in the ingredient list. I've seen surveys. I've seen tallies. I've seen medical. None of that is research. Looking things up on the internet. And this goes back to, okay, so I hate to do it like this. When you were in college, and I want you to take this part of the video more seriously than like anything else, because the most of this is going to go back and forth between like, pretty much word for word, back and forth, he said, she said. When you were in college, if you went to college, but we could take it to high school as well. When you went to high school, college, when you did research papers, how did you do them? What research papers for which classes? What subjects? Did you ever do a research paper? Or did you ever like have to, for science, for biology? If you say yes, you could tell immediately how difficult that is, because all the facts and figures that you pull out don't lead to just simple like, well, this happened here and this happened here. So my idea of it is here, and this is my conclusion to that sentence, like, or that paragraph or whatever. I can't believe he said that. And this is like part of, okay, so small story time. Oh my God, this is going to be one of the biggest, longest segments I've ever made. So Chatter just said, excuse me, sorry, we didn't do that in high school because they were keeping me dumb to trick me into joining the military. So another friend of ours had said that like learning all this stuff, like how to research, like kindness skills, this, that, and the, like, you know, how people post on the internet, we should be teaching our kids more life skills instead of just subjects. Here's my issue with that. Like, through experience, the things that you retain in school generally fall out of your head unless they're about your profession. I feel like obligating kids or obligating students, like, now, mind you, I'm a teacher, so like this is not just me like spitting off a theory off the top of my head. I've witnessed this. Teaching kids to be nicer needs reinforcement. You have to put them in situations unprovoked where they have to choose the right decision. Having a class where you see all the niceness and you try like exercise, when you force kids to do something, it generally isn't retained unless they're interested about it. If you want to teach empathy, it's really hard to get people interested in empathy. You either have it or you gain it, or you don't. There's the three categories, but like you either have it or you gain it. You can't force it on someone. It's not a math skill. You can't, 2 + 2 is 4. Do that a bunch of times, memorize it, then give it back to me. That doesn't work here. So when she says, I'm doing my research, that immediately puts a thought in everyone's head. You're telling people that they should also do their own research because you don't trust the vaccine outright. Now, to be fair, whoa, okay, you said, Marquise, you don't trust the vaccine outright. I took it, mind you that. Let alone, I should just put this on as well, just in case, so we don't get those explosives. Just as well, that in the realm of who she is, unless she pops out and is like, yo, I've been doing microscopic research, I've been doing this, blah, 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 that. I was working with scientists. We were trying to figure out, like, is it safe? I've been, like, conferring with medical professionals, left, right, up, and down. No, she just said, it's not going to be for an event. It'll be when I'm good and ready, when I've done my research. What research can you do above medical professionals? You saying that lines you up with right-wingers by default, because that's their line. Trusting or having vaccine hesitancy is fine, but when you have an audience of that size saying, I need to do my research, you plugged in millions of people to say, wow, Nicki didn't take the vaccine yet? Damn, she said she got to do research on it. I'm waiting for her to... And now you see how dumb this gets, right? Now you see, like, look at the natural form of that. Oh, nobody's going to listen to what Nicki says. Really? Because the next 20 minutes of this are probably going to be fucking lie compared to that. We really apologize. I'm glad you and your family is doing good. We love you guys more, love you more, blah, blah, blah. This is your safety. And then she started. Freedom by Nicki. I'm a bar. Here to support, celebrate, and uplift all Nicki Minaj. Hate has no place here, ironically, for what's about to come. She's even trending on Twitter with I stand with Nicki. Blah, blah, blah. It doesn't sound like she's anti-vax. She just wants to do more research. Leads me to the point we had just made about what research can you do. Well, who cares what blog's gonna do? Y'all always worried about blogs. This is my real fucking life. They could choke. Who you talking to? She shut somebody down. Okay, you not going to Met Galas? You finished the album? Yeah, I'm sorry. My father got the vaccine, got a blood clot in his left eye, became blind, and ended up in the hospital the same week with COVID. Okay. Here's my problem. Click his profile, Barb. Right? Barb. Follow me. You know, it takes 2 weeks after your second shot for you to get any sort of immunity. Hold on. Wait. Sorry. Hold on. Fuck. I know I didn't lose it. Yo, if he deleted it, I'm gonna scream. If he deleted it, I'm going to scream. Oh, you're an asshole for... Oh my God, you're an asshole. Oh, man. Damn it. Anyway, shit. Okay, so what did he say? He, in other words, said he wasn't blaming the vaccine on the blood clot. But he's saying that the events just lined up funny. I'm not saying that it's the cause. I'm saying that's just what happened to happen. And it's like, And of course he deleted it because people were probably dragging that response. Screenshots, Marquise. Screenshots. But it's hard to do screenshots during a live stream. Anyway. Retweeting bullshitters because she wants the emote, and they just, I love you, Nicki. I need everything from you, Nicki. Everything, baby. Okay. So here's where it all fucking fell apart. This is the tweet. This is what you came for. 33 minutes, 35 minutes. This is what you came for. My cousin in Trinidad won't get the vaccine because his friend got it and became impotent. His testicles became swollen. His friend was weeks away from getting married. Now the girl called off the wedding. So just pray on it and make sure you're comfortable with your decision, not bullied. That's an anti-vax statement. Using an anecdotal experience to say why you're hesitant is an anti-vax statement. Do you know why? Do you know why? Because if you don't give me any sense of verification to your story, then I think you're just lying or misinformed about what happened. And because you're using that as your reasoning without even doing any of your own research a step further, you're making people think, wow, that could happen? Wow, that could happen? That's bad. That's bad. I don't want to take the vaccine. My cousin's friend is the start of a story that totally happened. I don't know why Nicki would post that. I don't know why anybody would say that out of it. My cousin's friend. So obviously somebody got an STD, didn't want to say anything, and used COVID just to cover that shit up. Cool. See how quick that recap was? Now here's where the shitstorm came. Blah, blah, blah. A lot of countries, no, this got worse. I'm sorry when I say blah, 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 but blah, blah, blah here. A lot of countries won't let people work without the vaccine. I definitely recommend they get the vaccine. They have to feed their families. I'm sure I'll be vaccinated as well because I have to go on tour, etc. Might you be able to see why these two things don't line up with each other very well? Nicki didn't say don't get the vaccine. She said she's got to do research. I'm sure I'll be vaccinated as well because I got to get it for tour. So why'd you even say you needed to do research? What if your research led you to the conclusion that it wasn't safe? Then I guess you wouldn't be going on tour, right? Why would you assure people that you'll be vaccinated if you still need to do your research? The fucking vaccine won't change from now till the end of the year, at least I would think. Do you think there's going to be a Pfizer shot too? Electric Boogaloo? What are you waiting for then? Why'd you even begin this entire rant on anti-vax stuff? Da-da-da. Nicki, I got the vaccine, I haven't got the virus or anything, so that's a good thing. That's amazing, babe. This is the norm. So you are doing your research and realize there's no issue. So why couldn't you say this first? Because I say what I want, when I want, how I want, put and pop. The internet don't scare me. But just be a human being. Be a fucking human being for 18 seconds. That's all I'm asking. Be a fucking human being. Be a fucking human being. Is that so fucking hard? Be a fucking human being. Be a fucking human being. Be a fucking human being. You're killing me, man. All right, so then it gets worse. It gets worse. She starts recommending the vaccine. Blah blah blah. This is good. This is good. Thank you for using your platform to bring awareness to this vaccines. Safer future. Agree with you. I can see it. Nicki is easily one of the most misunderstood in the industry. Fully grasp who she is, blah, 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 fans. I love how Nicki is how she's showing people it's safe and okay to have these conversations, share questions, and shut up. Was this the research? All right, so she started getting angry. Oh, I thought that said 31. Oh, this is only a 19-minute video. I looked at the wrong number. Oh shit, let's go. I thought this was a long ass video. Oh, my bad, guys. Oh shit, we late. Oh, we got time now. Oh, we got time now. Oh my God. Okay, so you've been tweeting about me for an hour. You're not tired yet? Mad I'm my own person. Mad the internet can't scare me away. It's always someone who looks like you. What does that mean? Polls are very much a part of research. Real experiences, open dialogue. Go put a red or on your red nose clown things. Okay, polls are very much a part of research. Except in every single fucking time that polls never fucking matter. A poll on the internet that can be skewed by anybody who just wants to say whatever the fuck they want is not research. And that proved to me from the beginning that your type of research or whatever, if that's just what you're saying to say it, to whatever, cool, whatever. But like, you're proving to me that like, you're just a human being, just like all of us. Confused, scared, and dazed into the world of whatever it is that's happening and how you're supposed to manage that in your small little bubble. I get that. I just wish people would say, yo, I'm scared. Yo, I don't know what to believe. I hear so many things. Can somebody just lay it down for me? What are the risks? What are the benefits? And don't sugarcoat it. That's research. And if you get two compelling sides, two different sides, listen to both of those sides and see, where is that information centering around? Are there commonalities? What are the differences? How are these people expressing it? If you want to go by anecdotal research, you could do it in a more organized way. But us run around like fucking chickens with our heads cut off and just do that shit all the time. Step in and step out, step in and step out, step in and step out. And it just doesn't make sense. It's all one big dance. All we doing is dancing. All we doing is hitting. Dodging this, dodging that. Can't answer this, can't answer that. Jesus. All right, so blah, blah, blah. She starts retweeting people. She then did a voice note. I'm not going to play that one. And then it got deeper. It got fucking deeper. So Joyanne Reid was like...
And people like Nicki Minaj, I have to say this. You have a platform, sister, that is 22 million followers. Okay, I have 2 million followers. You have 22 million followers on Twitter. For you to use your platform to encourage our community to not protect themselves and save their lives, my God, sister, you could do better than that. You got that platform. It's a blessing. It's a blessing that you got that people listen to you, and they listen to you more than they listen to me. For you to use your platform to put people in the position of dying from a disease they don't have to die from, oh my God, as a fan, as a hip hop fan, as somebody who was your fan, I'm so sad that you did that. So sad that you did that, sister.
Okay. So her response was, this is what happens when you're so thirsty to down another black woman by the request of the white man. So, if you've never watched my channel before and somehow you're still at this point in the video, I want to explain something very quickly to you. I generally do this thing where I'm able to formulate relations back to things that I've said previously because my brain catalogs everything to try to make a cohesive statement or cohesive piece when doing these things live. Because I feel like that's the best way not to fuck up and like say something outrageous or completely missing the mark. You just gotta have that on the top of your head. Anyway, remember what I said earlier about please don't make this about me, a black man tearing down another black woman? That's why I said that. That you didn't bother to read all my tweets. My God, sister, do better. Imagine you getting your dumbass on a TV minute after a tweet to spread a false narrative about a black woman. Keep that in mind, because what's about to happen here is she's going to do the absolute opposite in a quick second and side with somebody she should have never sided with. But that's not what happened. And do you know why what she said isn't what happened? Because I just explained it to you in full detail, step by step. She has both sides of the conversation existing on this timeline, which means by default, the one where she's putting doubt into it holds more weight than the one she's agreeing with. Throw up a link to COVID-19 vaccination sites, a lookup. And keep your mouth quiet. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. When did she tell anyone not to get it? Y'all lie unprovoked for views every damn day. Wow. Okay. So here becomes the nuance of it. Just like we had a president who didn't directly say something out loud, she said the quiet part out loud. She said the unnuanced throw out point just right out there. I need to do my research. If Nicki Minaj can't trust it and she's got to do her research with the millions of dollars has and the resources that she has at her disposal, at what point do you think any one of her fans who are little people on the street have enough time, experience, and money to be able to pull off the same research she's doing? They don't, right? So they're going to wait for her opinion. Her opinion came after, I think you should get vaccinated. So take a look at how that 180 might make people not trust her. If you're telling other people to get vaccinated, why won't you? Because it's your choice. Notice how she's not saying it's your choice. She's saying do your own research. Putting people in a position to doubt. There is no going forward, even if she tells you you should do it, because she already said it's up to you. The choice is yours. So the thread doesn't follow along in the same pattern anymore, which makes me think she's either walking this back or she's ducking attention from something that happened recently. We'll leave it at that. Anyway, can y'all read or no? Nicki clearly stated she recommends people to get the vaccine. Do your research before you open your mouth. See, do your research. Do your research. If she would have deleted those tweets, that would have been fine. That would have been fine. This wouldn't have been a conversation. She would have been like, I'll take the L. But the internet can't bully her. Why would they bother to read when the lie is so juicy and provocative and got her dumbass on TV? They got someone with black skin for a reason. They always use us against us. That's number 2 on things you just shouldn't have said. Nicki Minaj won't get vaxxed, says she's worried about swollen testicles. Please show me where I said I'm worried about anything. Again, the nuance. The nuance. See? Now it's starting to unravel for you. Hopefully, if you've taken her side in this conversation, it's starting to unravel for you. But if it's not, where did I say I was worried about it? Exact words, exact words, exact words. Why'd you bring up the story then? Don't be bullied into doing it. Do it because you want to. Like, that's why we're here. And she can't correlate that the fact that we're here is because of that sentiment. Because it's coming from her. No, because look how fast the National News Network organized to blatantly lie on Nicki Minaj. Have you not been paying attention to anything? Like, they're being paid to do it. God damn. That's number 3 on things you shouldn't have said. The 2 white men sitting there nodding their heads because it's Uncle Tamiana doing the work. How sad. She don't know who Joy-Ann Reid is. I'm not even gonna fucking lie to you. Like, she at least a little tiny part of the reason why we got Trump out of office. Don't do that. That's an organizer. Don't do that. She really on there. So people were, of course, like, oh, I should have posted the meme. Why'd you post that? Why'd you post that? You shouldn't have posted that. Great. We're just all gonna have to live. It's too late to delete it now. We're just all gonna have to live with it. Oh my God. So the backlash started going in that direction, as you read just now. Tamiana purposely chose to ignore those tweets and others. I wonder why. Like, picking on Joy-Ann Reid. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm sorry, but like, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's like picking a fight with Aunt Vivian. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's Claire Huxtable. You had fun with the wretched? Did you have big fun? Like, don't do that. 3 lies in a row from huge news platforms. I cited my young child as why I didn't want to travel, but notice how none of them mentioned that. Ask yourself why that was. Duh, obviously. Exactly, because if it was anyone else, they would have literally said, first time mom, da-da-da, Mrs. Met Gala, Supermom has 0 nannies. Okay. Okay. You know what? I give you that one. I'll give you that one. There's your one. Everybody gets one. Tell them, Peter. Everybody gets one. Bingo. They want you to get vaccinated for the Met. It'll be Nicki Minaj says isn't attending the Met Gala because of the vaccine requirement. Never said this. Glad my tweets were all left up on it. She didn't just say that. She didn't just say if I get vaccinated, it won't be for the Met. Now you're gonna say, but she said she has her child. She said her child has no nannies, like she has to stay home. I don't want my child to catch COVID. I don't want to catch COVID. Fair. Good answer. Why didn't you just start with that and leave with that? You see what I mean about just leaving shit right on the floor? Just leave it right there. Boom, it's over. It's good. It's Gucci. A lying homophobic coon. I guess I could join in on the reindeer games too, right? People can go on TV and lie on me. I can report them too, right? Doesn't have to be truths. It can be half truths. Uncle Tamiana asked who on earth would trust the U.S. FDA guys. So she took the tweets out of context because this is clearly talking about the time during sorry, I'm just going to leave this here because you're taking out of context. Also, you're kind of proving a point. This was almost 1 full year ago before a vaccine was available. Met Gala was yesterday to do what you got to do, but misinformation's got to stop. The Trump administration has broken the federal government and several state governments thanks to sycophant governors, etc. I can't even conceive how we put it back together and restore any credibility. I mean, will anyone at all ever fully trust the CDC gov again? And who on God's earth would trust a vaccine approved by the FDA? How do we get a vaccine distributed after this broken Trumpist nonsense has infected everything, even if Biden wins? Obvious context there, like, all right, so maybe they're like rushing it because Trump wants the credit and it's going to get fucked up. Like, obvious shit. Obvious shit. No one's going to want to take it because Trump has told everybody that they're liars, that everything's lying. Like, they're obvious context. So she just flat out, just straight out, just got it wrong. Missed the mark. Meghan McCain was like, eat shit, you. Meghan McCain was like, nah, that's enough internet. She's like, eat shit, I gotta give you that one too, so you get two. Now she's laughing it off. Oh my fucking God, my cousin who has the friend just texted me telling him to call him, bites nails. You idiots, if you saw this on the news, it's all your fault, it's supposed to be a secret. If either of them ask, you ain't heard it from me, okay? That now you're really backpedaling it. Blah, 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 this was needed. And then Charlamagne the God says some dumb shit. Like, I'm not even going to go through that one because send this to the prime minister, blah, blah, blah. Yes, 21, when jackasses hang on to my every tweet but can't decipher sarcasm and humor and can't read. Then Piers Morgan and them apparently performed together and they was like going back and forth. She was there and she was like, that's not me, blah, 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 blah. She's laughing behind her phone. I never cited that as a reason I didn't get vaccinated. The lie is so funny and entertaining. I've seen something mean to this lady, but I really like Stephen Colbert, whatever. Jimmy Kimmel wants to interview a friend. Yeah, acting like this virus comes with no side effects make me not want to even take it more. And I was right. So as we go through it, I was right. Oh, the way y'all acting making me not want to take it. Who started the conversation? So you don't care about the millions of people's reservations noted, and the answer to that question is at least a few people, blah, blah, blah. How do you, somebody deleted this, blah, blah, blah. And then she did the fucking thing. And she retweeted Tucker Carlson. She retweeted Tucker Carlson because he agreed with her.
It's Nicki Minaj's cousin's friend's testicles who are swollen from taking the vax. That's the claim. But it's not anything to do with the physical effect of the vaccine that makes our political class mad. It's the last part of Nicki Minaj's tweet that enrages them. The part where she says you should pray on it, make the decision yourself, like a free human being, and, quote, don't be bullied. So our media and public health officials didn't like this because they make their livings bullying people. So they couldn't let it stand.
It had to happen, right? It had to happen. And y'all let it happen. Y'all let it happen. Y'all just let this happen. So, of course, that's bad. I shouldn't have to explain to you that's bad. So Hasan was like, you know he a white nationalist, right? Someone explained to me when nationalists became the equivalent of racist, fascist, anything that doesn't agree with what my party wants. This is not a party issue. Holy shit. The fact that y'all keep saying that makes me really wonder, like, why do you think Republicans are against the vaccine and want to do their own research and the Democrats just want to take it? Why do you think out of the 5 billion doses that have been distributed, that like... Why do you think out of the 5 billion doses that have been fucking given, that all of them are left-wingers? Like, oh my God. LMAO, your uncle is a racist. I suggest you sit this one out, let the ratioing commence. Just dumb shit. I'm with you. I'm not even sure what makes someone a white nationalist anymore. Maybe being a Republican? It's not clear. It says the accusation gets thrown around at almost every Republican, even if they're black, like Larry Elder. You look like him. I'm not gonna do that. Okay, so they tried coming at him. It was just boom, 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 boom. And this is kind of where it devolved. How much more racist can you be to tell a black person they can't agree with someone just because of their different political party? Oh my God, do you think that Tucker Carlson is a white nationalist because he's a Republican and not because he's a white nationalist? Do you not think that there are left-winging fascists? That don't even make sense. Do you... Hey, yo, so this is where I want to wrap this whole thing into one nice big bow. So remember I talked about how, like, in college you did your research papers? Here's why literally none of that acts of kindness, empathy, we need to teach kids life skills shit is ever gonna matter. Cause you're gonna miss the mark one way or another. That's it, you're just gonna miss the mark. You have no choice but to miss the fucking mark. So she retweeted the white replacement theory guy, Tucker Carlson. Oh no. Oh fucking no. So she responded. Right, I can't speak to, agree with, even look at someone from a particular political party. See? How can I trust you to do your own research when you don't know who Tucker Carlson is? He's the reason why that tweet got taken in the context that it was in. If you're black and a Democrat tells you to shove marbles up your ass, you simply have to. If another party tells you to look out for that bus, stand there and get hit. The way you saw a white nationalist and immediately equated it to being a Republican. Yep. Nicki destroying socialist streamers is making my entire week. You fucking moron. I don't want to talk about that tweet that I just hovered over. Nah, Nicki, he's a racist and white supremacist. The black woman lied on me and made people attack me, but I can't quote this man who did the opposite. Okay, fuck him. Yazoo, happy now? Brain dead. Oh my God, the KKK member said something nice about me, so I'm gonna love him. It's like, just... She could have retweeted Ben Shapiro and it would have been fine. That's how, like, easy that shit was. You know how many U.S. presidents were white supremacists? Oh, please, stay on topic. The topic is asking questions is okay, but let's make the topic Nicki talks to white racists so that you can all sleep better tonight. Oh my God. And then she got yeeted off of Twitter. And then she got yeeted off of Twitter. So the follow-up. Hasan was like, Nicki Minaj is in Twitter jail, and her Instagram story sounds like the origin story of the Joker, talking about cancel culture and how the mob is similar to Chinese censorship. Yes. She had a Joker moment. She went live, and she effectively said, oh my God, guys, if they're really reacting this way and putting all this TV stuff up and trying to silence me, maybe there is something that we need to be asking questions on. Maybe they are hiding something. And it was like straight up Joker-esque. Just straight up, you get what you fucking deserve. What happens when you cross a society with a mentally ill loner? Like, just, and a society that abandons him. Bad. It was straight up. It was straight up. So I'm like, wildin'. Y'all wildin'. So, with that being said, Hasan, care to explain why you made a racist joke about sending Nicki Minaj, a black woman, to the back of the bus on your Twitch platform and your viewers calling you out? If you think Tucker Carlson wouldn't be pro-segregation, IDK, what to tell you? So he wanted to post this tweet, and I think he should have posted it. But people wouldn't get it, and people would be like, how dare you support Hasan saying that? Just listen.
I'm telling you, Tucker Carlson wouldn't even let you on the bus, let alone the back of it. But here you are reducing it to simple. No? Really? That's unacceptable?
That shit is funny. That shit is funny. It is unacceptable. I can't let him have that tweet. But, like, he should have tweeted it anyway. I tweeted it. That's how, like I was so, like, mad that he didn't. I didn't even see it because everybody was just talking about it. I, like, was just listening. Yo. So, that's not a racist joke. Tucker Carlson would send her to the back of the... wouldn't even let her on the bus. This doesn't excuse you using black trauma as a joke to prove a point. You don't got to tell me nothing because I'm a black person telling you what's racist. You're a white man wrong and have no place to tell me what's offensive and not to my community. Do you think Tucker Carlson being pro-segregation is a joke? It's not a joke to me. You're acting dense and not understanding what people are saying. Your performative activism of using black trauma as a clapback is weird and racist. It is not. It is not. That is not. Shut up. And it's not even, oh my God, that's the perfect analogy. That's the perfect analogy. If this were his world, he wouldn't give a shit about what you have to say. He has shitted on Nicki Minaj in the past. Like, he does not care about you, and you are amplifying him to your audience, and you kept his tweet up. Like, oh my God, that's like when Trump used to retweet that weird shit, and people would be like, what the fuck is that? And then he'd have to delete it. Remember when he retweeted the white power shit? Like, come on. Eat him up, you're literally a barb. He Turkish, but definitely white passing. Oh my God. Bro, what the fuck are you talking about? You're mad about a tweet, the state of the drafts, instead of a dude who says brown and black immigrants are dirty even every night to 9 million honkies being promoted by your favorite artist. Deranged stand behavior. So much typing and saying a racist clapback means it's not racist. You knew not to tweet it due to your own following you telling you not to post it. Because y'all was going to take it like this. You keep deflecting on what we are discussing now, and literally nobody on this thread defending him. No, the counter is not racist. People in my chat stopped me because they knew dumbass stands like you would latch onto it because it's easy to misconstrue and deflect away from your own guilty conscience that you don't like that your faith positively posted about a white nationalist. Oh my God, just straight up like trying it. So it got worse. It got worse. You thought it was over? It got worse. Nicki, I'm sure you, blah, blah, blah. You might agree with a specific thing, but please reconsider using your massive platform to promote it. Don't ever tell a black woman what to do. At this point, it should be obvious to everyone on the left that IPPO is being weaponized against the people it was meant to protect. Dave Rubin posting about it. Really think about it. Everyone in the country is praying for California's first black governor except the progressives. Yep. The same way that like we was using it to promote Kamala Harris. Same thing there. He's now being dogpiled by leftists for calling Tucker Carlson a racist. That thread is insane. So that's the catch up on everything that happened between Nicki Minaj, Hassan Piker, Joy-Ann Reid, Tucker Carlson, and the list goes on. If you like this video, please do me a favor, hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that bell to stay notified. Y'all know what to do.